Alright, so we saw Hotel Transylvania. We're gonna try to set up the camera this way because, you know, holding it around and trying to move it around, it takes too much time. It's just easier if we put it here, and this is actually a pretty good place to put it for this car.
Why are you talking about that? It's a camera. No one gives a shit about the camera.
I give a shit.
Anyway, so
on with the movie. It's not as bad as we thought it would be.
I'll agree. It wasn't bad.
I thought this was going to be 90.
It wasn't good either.
No, it wasn't. Honestly, it was sort of on the level of Pirates. It was a movie that was good, except for the fact that it constantly treats you like a kid. It's a movie that's good in every single way, that's written well in every single way, except that it fails to understand what... I mean, okay, Dexter's Laboratory didn't do this. Dexter's Laboratory didn't create, you know, it had a sense of continuity. This movie doesn't. It drops continuity. It expects different levels of acceptance from the audience. It has a way higher, what's the word?
Stupidity?
No, not that. Suspension of disbelief. It has a way higher suspension of disbelief.
Alright,
there are a lot of jokes that expect you to just take in that even kids really would look weird at.
But speaking of which, we want to talk about how we actually got the tickets in the theater we were in, because I thought that was kind of funny.
Asshole.
Alright, so for those of you who don't know, this was kind of like not really what we usually review, because we're like 20-something, so going to go see a kid's movie at 2 in the afternoon.
And I'm dressed in my fucking PJs with an orange tiger shirt on.
Yeah,
Can't see it, but...
so basically this is what George did. He goes up to the theater, I give him the money, he's like, I'm not asking for the tickets this time, fuck that. So basically George goes up and is like, I would like 2 tickets to go see Hotel Transylvania.
I did not sound like that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, fuck you.
He's like, I want to go see Hotel Transylvania. I want to go see
the Mexican boy.
Yeah, so...
I did not sound like that.
like, everyone, the ticket girls look at him like,
okay.
You know, yeah, like that.
They don't pay me enough for this shit. Buy the tickets.
So we go in there. The theater's full with families and kids!
Of course it is. Well, I mean, of course it's gonna be. What were we expecting?
Yeah, 2 in the afternoon on a Sunday, but hey, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So, guess what? Besides that,
there was one kid who was constantly crying throughout the theater. You don't just leave your...
Yeah, every time...
Okay, I understand if you're a parent, you've got kids who are crying, you can't really do a lot to stop them. You can move them, you can't stop them from crying. But what parent, when they're babysitting their kid and their kid stops crying, thinks to themselves, maybe if I keep sitting in this dark theater that upsets my child, the crying will stop.
Oh, and let's not forget...
She'll calm down. Maybe if I keep bouncing her a little bit.
Oh yeah, let's not forget the reason that the kid kept crying. Throughout the movie, Adam Sandler's Dracula basically goes every like 5 minutes because he's provoked. So basically, when that happens, the screen goes red. So like you got fangs popping up all over the place, and like 3 kids
on cue. It was on cue.
It's like the kid watching like, and I wanted to say to the kid, "No, don't cry, little buddy. It's Adam Sandler. He's a funny guy."
But then you would be lying.
Big time. So, basically this is the plot of the movie. Adam Sandler's Dracula builds this gigantic castle, and he builds it to protect his daughter, Mavis. So, Dracula basically invites every single monster from history, from the movies, from books, like Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Invisible Man, the Wolfman, I swear to God, the Wolfman was the most annoying guy in this stupid movie. And it's voiced by Steve Buscemi from Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, you know those guys. Yeah, those kids.
Yeah, like he has a bunch of kids.
Oh, those. Yes, this.
So yeah,
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, it's like, no, you're not. You don't even sound like him. And then the rest of the cast is basically voiced by Happy Gilmore people. You got David Spade, you got Kevin James, you got John Lovitz, you got Selena Gomez, you got Adam Sandler, you got
Adam Sandler is Dracula.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Selena Gomez is Mavis, who's the little girl.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg's the Do Not Disturb shrunken head.
Yeah, there's a small character played by Whoopi Goldberg who serves as the Do Not Disturb shrunken head that Mavis hangs on her door when she does not want to be disturbed, who just offers some jokes.
That wasn't even remotely funny.
How am I supposed to make that funny?
I know, I'm thinking the same thing. But that's not what really is the problem with this movie. The biggest problem with this movie is the whole time the cast is fucking stupid as hell. And
Yeah,
they're all playing up to their stereotypes. Like, remember at the very end?
But it's kids. But it's not just normal bad writing.
No.
Stupid. It's trying too hard to make a kid's
Yeah,
movie
like
stupid.
remember at the very end where they were like, "I don't think I can scare anybody. I haven't done it in centuries." Like,
Let's
no, I was like,
let's make
no,
me.
stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop. Then like David Spade says, "Okay, let's just move this along." Lights a match, holds it up to Frankenstein's head. He goes, "Ah, ah, ah!"
And honestly, the visuals in the movie are really good, but like in the first half, there are a lot of really like weird jokes. Frog stool, worm pancakes, and the scream cheese.
Yeah,
is
the
kind
scream
of,
cheese.
The scream cheese is kind of obvious, but the first one was, all right, haunted sponge.
Yeah, what was up with the sponge?
Haunted sponge.
Yeah.
Haunted sponge that seems to enjoy rolling around in water.
All right,
Haunted
so
sponge.
back to the plot.
SpongeBob
Andy-
SquarePants'
yeah,
autistic cousin.
Yeah, basically, so back to the plot. Andy Samberg sneaks into the hotel after Mavis, Selena Gomez's character, wants to go out into the world and see what humans look like. She goes to this village which Dracula builds.
Yeah, he
Like, he builds this entire fake village.
And I don't even, wait, how is Dracula setting all this up?
in less than 10 minutes.
No, I mean, does he chop down the wood himself? Who does he hire? How does he have all these cronies just working for him? How does he pay them? I mean, the statue security system guy even says he doesn't pay me. There's apparently no system of currency. How is he able to get all this shit set up? Does he do it himself? Why does he have this horde of zombies on his beck and call? Why would they do what he says?
Anyway, that's true. Because really, the whole thing is he's getting, like, the lesser-known people, like the horde zombies, or the bellhops, the janitorial staff. The witches are basically the housekeeping. Like,
Yeah.
the shrunken heads are the fucking do not disturb signs. This really is a very stupid movie in all regards.
There are haunted suits of armor that serve as a security system.
Yeah, this is not... This is not a good movie.
How's he paying? How's he paying them?
Why would you pay a suit of armor? You don't pay a suit of armor.
How would a suit of armor spend money?
Yeah, George, you're...
I do it for the work. It's good, honest work.
Oh, and Quasimodo's the fucking chef?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, Quasimodo's not a monster. He's just a guy with a hunchback. And he's basically pulling shit off that would make Ezio Auditore from the Assassin's Creed game look like and be like...
Yeah, he's just searching.
How the fuck is he doing that?
Haha, I just leaped 2 stories. Fuck you.
Yeah, I climb on walls. I can swing from chandeliers. I can use the spears that you're throwing at me as giant swing poles. I can run across the suits of armor, knocking every single one of their heads off and hitting it into the gargoyles.
Because apparently I'm a fucking chef ninja.
Right, so Mavis comes back. It's her 18th birthday. Basically...
118th birthday.
Yeah, well, basically, here's what you do. You remove the 3rd digit off of them, and that's their age.
Yeah.
So, basically, Mavis is 18 and wants to go out and see the world. Adam Sandler builds a fake village.
To scare her off and make her think that humans are evil.
Right, and then, after that, I swear to God this is the truth, Jonathan just Andy Samberg's character just magically finds this place.
Yeah, apparently he scaled up to the secret, to the secret place that Adam Sandler even explained was protected by all this shit. It was protected by fucking zombies. What did he do? Did he just say, and Sandberg is playing this total stoner character with the mountain climber. He's like, dude, that's awesome. I went to
Who's got a weird sexual fetish for his backpack?
I went to a Slipknot concert in Colorado, dude.
Oh yeah, don't forget that.
I love my backpack, bro.
Oh yeah, he like I said, he has a sexual fetish for this backpack. He's like, well, give me my backpack.
No,
like,
I need that backpack.
And like, even when he's being cooked alive, he's like, before I die, can I speak to my backpack one more time? I don't want to leave anything unresolved.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So yeah, basically, Dracula realizes that there's a human in the castle now, and instead of pointing it out to people...
And basically he serves up a whole bunch of shit in the main lobby where him and all his friends are. He starts screwing around and flying flying on the witch's broomstick, and everyone forgets! No one is suspicious at all, one bit, and that's what I mean by this is stupid in the way that kids' movies are stupid.
Yeah, they don't... Besides that...
It's just... You're just expecting. Oh, well, that was a joke. We're just supposed to ignore it.
Oh yeah, and then remember when he pulls him into the supply closet? He's like, I can't kill him. That would set monsters back 100 years.
Yeah, race. Yeah, monster racism, monster politics.
Okay, first of all, no one's gonna know if you kill this guy, and frankly, I think you're gonna do a service to the world by removing him from the gene pool.
Yeah, we really don't need his genes.
Yeah, but besides that,
and there's a lot of like really crappy, trendy music in this.
Yeah, like
Wiggle Wiggle, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
like,
got that in there.
Yeah, he's got like the I'm Sexy and I Know It by LMFAO.
Yeah. Fuck them.
All right, so besides that, Mavis and Jonathan start to hit it off as Jonathan starts to plan her 118th birthday party, so the Count can, while the Count tries to cover up the fact that he's a human, and lies to him, basically saying, "Oh, he's a Jonathan Stein."
Yeah, he's related. He's Frankenstein's distant cousin, basically.
On his right hand.
Yeah, on his right hand, because the right hand killed a pig.
And then they zinged.
Yeah. Yeah.
They zinged.
Yeah, they fucking zing. Basically, they have a word for true love. They call it zing. Why they do it? Fuck you. That's why. And you're basically supposed to sit there and like, they zinged. They zinged. They zinged. Oh my, they zinged. Fuck.
They zing? They only zing once in a lifetime!
You only zing once.
Yeah. Everyone. I zinged into your eyes for a moment. Like, that's basically it.
When you say I zinged into your eyes, it sounds like you did something else into their eyes.
Might as well have been. Yeah. Besides that, I really wish Ricky would have showed up today. I'm so mad.
No, don't bitch about it.
No, I'm mad at this, okay? I mean, we tried to call him, we tried everything, but Ricky was supposed to go to another movie.
Oh, don't worry, he's gonna see the next one.
Oh, he is. Yeah, we'll get into that later. The point is that they fall in love, but Dracula says, I don't want to lose my daughter. He tells her this really painful story of how he lost his wife, and he built this hotel to protect her. So there's this really touching moment, and then they go to the party, and Mavis finds out he's a human, and blah de blah. Then they have to race to bring him back.
Basically he lies and said, yeah, that's basically the story. And to get a bit more intricate, at one point in the movie he says, you know, they talk about, well, this is the 21st century. You know, if we saw monsters nowadays, I'm sure we'd be more accepting. And Dracula says, are you really sure? And he says, no, I don't think so. And then 15 minutes later, everyone loves monsters. Everyone's helping out the monsters. They create a line of capes. A line of fucking rubber capes.
That Dracula can run through.
You know, on the backs of, like, Dracula imposters for a monster fest.
Wait. I actually got to mention something about the end of the movie, that there was only one real funny moment in the movie that made me truly laugh.
Yeah.
It's like at the very end, he's trying to get Jonathan back and he's in the plane and they're watching the in-flight movie and it's Twilight.
Of course.
Like, they're even got the shirt off.
This is the representation we have.
And I was like, this is how we're going to be remembered. Oh my god. And I actually thought that was fucking hilarious.
And honestly, the Dracula character, he kind of looks like if AVGN was a vampire. He's got the big chin, and like when AVGN is drawn as a cartoon, he's got that same head shape.
Right. So basically, the movie spoils itself in the own trailer. I mean, Mavis falls in love with Jonathan. Jonathan basically wants to go and explore the world like Mavis, so they zing, and Mavis basically decides that it's best to go off and live with Jonathan.
And it sucks that they use the word zing, because there are actually...
Well, you can't use love in a movie, George. Yeah. You can't use that. But, yeah, the movie wasn't that good. However, I do want to point out a few things besides the movie. And the
visuals were really, really good.
I thought that Genndy Tartakovsky, the man who made Samurai Jack, he directed this movie. So, Genndy, I love you. You didn't do a bad job on the visuals, but you didn't have a lot to work with. Not gonna lie.
How much? It makes me wonder how much freedom he had.
Not a lot. It's Adam Sandler.
It's Adam Sandler and all his fucking SNL.
All right,
he has no freedom.
Yeah, the movie, it's not terrible, but I really wouldn't recommend it. There are much better children's movies.
There are a couple of really good lines that I think he kind of had to push in there.
But, besides that, I think that we should talk about the other things that we found out today about the movie theater that we go to for these reviews. Number 1, guess what George and Ricky are doing November 15th?
Is it Jump Street Jump?
You don't even know what
21st Street. What's it called?
Okay, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's that movie with the fat chick that dances.
You got everything wrong with that title. It's Pitch Perfect.
Oh.
Which we were gonna go see this week in Dread 3D, but
I look like a jackass.
You're an idiot. That's what you look like.
Thank you.
Anyway, we were gonna go see Dread 3D this week, but Ricky never showed up. We also was gonna I was gonna go to Pitch Perfect, but Ricky never showed up, so we had to go. So we basically had to do a 1 review week again, which sucks.
So basically, and from what we can tell from the trailers is that there's a fat chick that the other girls don't like, but she's gonna prove them wrong because she can dance. And then they all dance because they accept her. And that's...
You're wrong again.
What? That's Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, what does Pitch Perfect have to do with dancing?
It's the dancing movie.
It's a singing movie, you moron.
No, there's dancing in this movie too.
It's an a cappella group.
There were large, elaborate dance sequences in the trailer.
Doesn't matter. We didn't even get to see it, so why are we talking about that? But the trailers we did see actually did make us really kind of pissed off. First off, we got Les Miserables again, which I don't understand why they're putting it in front of a kids movie. I mean, really, that doesn't seem like a good idea at all.
It seems like they're putting it in front of everything. We
got The Life of Pi.
Yeah, we got
with the giant space whale.
Yeah, the giant. Okay, we need to explain this. Basically, I think an Indian. I think he's Indian. I don't know. Some kid, gets shipwrecked with a tiger. He's stuck on a ship. He's stuck on a little dinghy with a tiger.
In the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. And at the end of the movie, they're showing about the wonders of, they're trying to play up the whole wonder of nature, boy and his tiger thing.
I'm amazed the tiger didn't eat him the first chance he got.
And then everything's glowing blue and it's pretty. And then a whale pops up. A whale pops up out of the water and it glows blue.
Yeah,
stretching a little there, movie.
We also got Let's Go to the Arctic, another. Okay, I'm tired of this. White people movies about making us feel better about ourselves because we're not destroying the environment.
We appreciate the Arctic. We appreciate it as it dissolves into nothing.
We also appreciate all the pretty little animals and the polar bears.
So there's lots of shots. So basically, it's just a movie about look at the animals.
Pretty much, it's by IMAX.
It's something that should be on the Discovery Channel.
It's by IMAX, so it is on the. And we also got Despicable Me 2
and Smurfs 2.
Okay, I want to talk about those. First of all, Despicable Me 2 trailer. I love that stupid little song and the birthday.
Yeah, like it's a good payoff.
Yeah, it's like and then they just punch him in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Then we got Smurfs 2.
Yeah. And of course it plays up Clumsy Smurf. Whoa, look at that. It's really close.
Summer 2013? Oh, I wish it could be closer. I don't.
Not that close. Oh no.
I'll be honest,
I'm the only thing that resembled funny, even though I didn't.
I'll be honest, we tried to sit through the Smurfs like 2 days ago because I knew this was going to happen. I was wrong. I was so wrong. That movie, Neil Patrick Harris, no. I don't even know what they're going to do for the second one.
Like you can tell Neil Patrick Harris was just suffering in that role, and that none of the voice actors for the Smurfs gave a shit. Did you hear Papa Smurf's voice?
Oh, my hip.
Oh, my hip.
It's like literally he was like, oh, my hip. And,
coffee break.
Yeah, speaking of which, in November, we are going to do a special. Because I found out this, and to punish Ricky for not showing up today, we're going to go sit through all the Twilight movies in a row. For $20.
If we couldn't sit through Smurfs 2, what makes you think we can sit through Twilight?
Because, George, there's a difference.
What?
Well, first of all, Smurfs is basically the ejaculation of Satan onto a children's movie, and Twilight is terrible, but I have a drinking game we can play for that.
Really?
Yeah, take a shot every time Tyler Lautner takes his shirt off and it exposes his abs.
We'll die.
I know. But, yeah. There's that. What else did we get for trailers?
I don't know. The movie was okay. It's safe to take your kids to. It has the stupid, the stupid kiddie movie logic that really holds it back. the same stuff that was in like Pirates.
Pirates Band of Misfits.
Pirates Band of Misfits. It was like it was like a British claymation movie.
Yeah, I'm not really getting a lot for this movie because I know I'm usually mad, but it's kind of hard to be mad at a movie that's just not. It's just there. It doesn't do anything.
A lot of the visuals were clever. A lot of the jokes were. Oh, by the way, there was a joke that just kind of seemed to come out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, Quasimodo gets paralyzed, and then the
demon comes out of nowhere. Off-camera demon shows up out of nowhere. Has no reason to be there. There was no setup for him to even be in the room, and he just sticks his nose in, and he just sticks his finger in Quasimodo's nose. He was frozen like this, and then he takes his frozen hand and bends it up to his nose, and that's
the other really stupid. There was another joke that just came out of nowhere. It's like they're trying to find Jonathan because he just sent him off. So they find one of his T-shirts, and the wolf guy calls his kids like, "No, not me, the shirt. Smell the shirt." It's like, do any of your kids still respect you? And out of nowhere, he's like, "Winnie, come out!" And then there's like the little girl wolf with the pacifier and the spike collar, and she just starts sniffing the shirt and is like, He went into a 1987 Corolla that needs a little bit of transmission work, but is otherwise good.
Okay. I can understand her having a good sense of smell. Apparently, she also knows a lot about fucking cars.
He went into the village and then basically went on to the 8 a.m. flight out of the airport. He ordered the vegetarian meal, row 2, seat 3. Like,
I mean, the joke is supposed to be that, wow, the little girl can tell a lot from smelling the shirt. She's really smart. That's really cool. I would have never. But it expects her to already also know so much, and to be clairvoyant in order to understand that, you know, a certain level of ink means A3.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. This has probably been not our funniest video, if at all.
We expected it to be worse because it had Adam Sandler in it, and Adam Sandler. He's either average or he's horrible.
Yeah, you know, in all honesty, I think we're not going to be able to take that 2-week break because there are a lot more movies than I thought were going to be coming out.
Well, it's October.
Yeah, it's October, but we've got a lot.
Well, October's coming up. It's the end of September. September's kind of a drought.
Yeah, and basically I was wrong because next week we got Pitch Perfect. I still think we need to review that. We've also got
oh, it's gonna suck.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really don't at this point. It's been hard to tell which. We got Sinister. We're gonna go see this next month. On top of that, we've also got the Resident Evil movie, which I know is not gonna end well. And then it's gonna be a toss-up between VHS, another horror movie, or Taken 2. I really don't know which one is going to be on the list, but yeah, those are going to be our 4 movies that we're definitely going to go try to see. There's definitely going to be others that we're going to try to work in with more reviews, but those are the definite 4 that we're seeing.
We should go, you know what, we kind of know what we're getting into watching Taken 2. We don't know what we're going to get if we watch VHS. So let's go with the surprise.
Right, so I'm not expecting a lot from this video. It's not that funny. I'm going to say it's like our...
Honestly, we expected the movie to be a lot worse.
Right, so we said our piece. I don't like it. I don't think it's a good movie, but it's not terrible.
It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna harm your kids. It uses the stupid kids movie. It uses the stupid kids movie logic. But other than that, it's pretty inoffensive. Your kids will laugh. You might get a few laughs too.
Okay, so we're gonna try to go back next week, maybe, depending on how everything is.
Oh, by the way, there was one other trailer, the Wreck-It Ralph trailer.
Yeah.
That trailer. I know you're feeling really confident about Wreck-It Ralph, but that trailer scared me.
I agree. The new Wreck-It Ralph trailer really doesn't look that good, but
it makes me feel like there are a lot of, you know, I know. It's the movie about video games. What if it's? This trailer gave me the impression that this movie might be bad.
Yeah.
Or at least not up to our expectations. It might be. It might just end up being okay. It was Pixar, right?
No, it's Disney. Pixar only releases one movie a year.
That's right. That's right. It's Disney.
Well,
lower your expectations a little bit. There's a new trailer out there. Look for it. It's not the Zangief is right, good guy, bad guy. It doesn't have that line in it. There's another trailer out there. Go look for it. We'll try.
Yeah.
If we can find it, we'll post a link to it.
Yeah, so that's basically it. I've got nothing else to say. It really was just a meh movie. I didn't find anything that made me pissed off. I didn't find anything that made me want to yell like last time.
Yeah.
So, It's hard. It really is hard to review the meh movies because you don't really have anything to cling on to. The jokes weren't bad, but I really think the cast could have been better. David Spade does a lot of stupid puns.
Honestly, I think the directing saved the movie.
I think Gendy Tartakovsky tried. I really did. So
I mean, but damn, he made Samurai Jack.
Alright, so we're just going to sign off here, and we'll see you sometime either next week or we're just going to take next week off, depending.
See you later.
See ya. Bye.
Alcohol, my permanent accessory. Alcohol.